everybody, it's Audrey and happy Mother's Day. This is the day I'm filming. I'm not sure when it's going to air, but happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We love you. Gosh, we appreciate you. And those of us who have mothers in heaven, you have my condolences and my thoughts as well. Mine is in heaven and I miss her terribly, but I'm happy to remember her today and what a wonderful mother she was. So anyway, happy Mother's Day. Today I thought we would do a nice little get ready with me because you know that's what I love to do with you guys. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and let's just jump into a bronzy tanned version of a get ready with me today. Okay, let's just jump in. I'm gonna chat with you guys and do a little quick get ready with me. I'm gonna use this foundation, which is a great one. It's been around, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, but I'm using my darker color because I am tanning now. You know, we have warm weather over here. I'm also gonna throw in the Fresh and Fit. This is kind of a glowy primer here. It's a Healthy Glow Pore Minimizing Primer. I'm gonna throw a little of that on so we get a glow. Anyway, yeah, we're all doing a lot of band practicing right now this time of year. I have two bands, my little band, which is going to be traveling most of the time. That's the one I travel with. And then the big band, we're going to be in two major parades over in my neck of the woods. And they'll be televised, at least locally. And so that's, you know, I have a lot of practicing. And I have a band practice today, as a matter of fact. So I'm just going to take this spatula and just put it on. I just love this foundation though. It's just beautifully covers everything, but it has that soft focus glow, or not glow, but just soft focus. I'm going to mix it in with a Makeup Geek. Nope, this is an e.l.f. Ultimate blending brush, which I like these. It's easy. I'm not going to go for a super full coverage, although this does a really good job of coverage, but I'm just kind of blending it into the skin and down my neck a little bit because I want the colors to match up. So we went to the coast in our area. We were on the West Coast, and we went over to the coast, and on Friday, the weekend before, or just a couple days ago actually, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And over here, it can be cold on the coast, but it wasn't. It was a little windy, but I didn't even really need a coat or jacket or anything, which is lovely. And we just kind of did a little exploring down our highway and stopped at these little burgs along the way, and ended up at a casino. Ended up at a casino because, you know, that's how you end the day. And it was fun. You know, we're not big gamblers or anything. We just throw in a few bucks and have a little fun and not get too wrapped up in it. But, oh, I'm going to switch. This is the old Volante concealer I got from my med spa. And it's a more medium shade. So I'm going to just actually put that on with my finger. Anyway, we just had a little fun. And then we got home really late. And then yesterday, kind of slept in. And then I got to go with my husband to take care of a little guy that I used to nanny on a regular basis. And Ken went with me because they love him too. And I'm telling you, it's been a lot of fun, you know, raising these little guys. And they still appreciate me and call me up to babysit. And I love it. And so we got to hang out with our grandson. Adopted grandson, whatever you want to call it. And it was a lot of fun. I'm just going to take this Brighten Up by Essence. The lid broke off. I'm going to take the corner of this thing and just hit the corner of my eye. I don't go all the way under, and I'm going to use this kind of as a primer for my eyelids. I just kind of go over it with this powder. It works really well. You know, I always use a regular primer, and then just the tip. Just the tip, I'm hitting right at the lash line because sometimes that smears down there. And then a little bit around my nose, but I'm going to use something else to set, which you will see. Because I don't want to be like overly matte today. I'm going to do, let's see, I'll show you. I'm going to do this high def powder by e.l.f., which is, I call the selfie powder. It has micro glitter in it, yes, but if you do it lightly, it's a beautiful setting powder. I think I demoed this a few times. So I'm just going to take a little bit in the lid here, my giant brush, if I can hold on to it. Get the excess off because I don't want it too much. I'm going to start on the cheeks because that's, you know, where you want the most glow. And then I am going to just kind of wash it all over, just set everything. Yeah, I really like it. It blurs out the pores, it blurs everything out, which is really nice. It's a blurring powder that has some radiance to it. So if you are interested, and it's cheap because it is e.l.f., but it's a good powder. Just light-handed. Of course, I'm wearing black. It's going to be all over the place. Okay. Oh, I should have done this first, but I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna use my Milani. I'm enjoying this because it's a softer bronzer. It's kind of light though now that I'm tanning, but this is 02 Sun-Kissed Eclat Silky Matte. And I'm gonna get my bronzer brush right here. And I'm not going to do a whole lot of sculpting with this, but I'm going to just kind of start in the cheekbones, get that, and then blend it kind of inward down here, get the jawline, but not, you know, I'm not going overboard with contouring. But this does kind of do that job too. So then my forehead is exposed. I'm so not used to this, you know, I'm still getting used to not having bangs. Well, you know, straight across bangs, which is fine. My husband really likes it this way. He's told me he prefers it this way. I'm just going to go over because I want to look like I've been in the sun. This is not how you normally do this. I did it backwards, so forgive me. But I'm going to use this Too Faced Peach Cream Blush. Spiced Peach, and I really, really like it. I'm going to put this on with my fingers, actually, right at the apples. And even though I've already powdered, it actually... If you do your finger like this, it doesn't really take away anything. So, but that's going to be kind of my blush, and I'll bring it up a little bit here, but mostly on the apples and up. So it's, do you see that? It's a little bit of a sheen there, so you have the glow still going. I really like this. It's very subtle, warm toned, and it's great if you're tanning because it has that look like, oh, you've been out in the sun a little bit. You know, I really get high up on those cheekbones to lift my face up because, you know, we need a little bit of lifting. All right, I'm going to jump into my brows, and you guys know the routine here, so I'm going to stop it. But this is the e.l.f. Ultra Precise, the best little tiny pencil. If you want a really tiny pencil, it is very good, equal to any high-end precision pencil for your brows. And it was probably $5 or something like that. And then, of course, my L'Oreal stylist to set it all in and to get those grays. So I'm going to stop, do my brows. I'll be right back. Okay, got my brows locked and loaded. So I'm going to go to this thing. I cannot say enough about this. I'm telling you, this is my everyday. I barely even dig out any other palettes now, just for my daily. The lid came off, but this is LA Colors. It is... what's it called? It's just nudes. And it's all matte. It's all matte. It has warm and cool and everything in between. It's probably a little warmer, but there's some neutrals in there. And every kind of basic neutrally brown-ish thing you can do. There's also some warmer peach ones, which maybe I'll do that a little bit. Maybe I will do that. I don't normally, but I think I will today because I have that spiced peach on. I'm going to go ahead and take a, let's see, I have, is the Morphe 514, and I think this is an e.l.f. crease brush because it lays down a bigger amount. This is the e.l.f. Oh no, well, Wet n Wild crease brush. It's a bigger one. I'm going to go into this warm, spicy one that's almost like spiced peach. I'm going to name these because there's no names. They do have some fallout, but if you tap it off, you're okay. And I'm going to get that into the upper, create my crease here because of my hooded lids. And really just kind of work that in. And I'm trying really hard not to pull it out too far here. And just go up towards my brow, so I'm lifting instead of pulling it out and dragging it down. It does a good job of making my lids not look so hooded. So that's the main thing. I do all the way up to that brow and into the nose, and then up and towards the tip of the brow here. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to take the Morphe, 514, and I'm going to go into this warmer chocolate right here, just on the tips of this. I want it just very precise. And we're going to hit this outer right here in the crease that you've created. Just get more defined right in there. There, that's good and defined right there. And we'll connect it, of course. Here. Get right in there. I'm not going all the way in with this one. About 3/4 there. I want to keep it on the lower side. We don't want to bring it all the way up where the spiced peach went. Just right in that socket. This little dome brush. And I'm going to take that same chocolatey color. I'm literally going to draw a line right here. And then go in a little bit and into the crease again. So this is how we're connecting it. I'm going to keep it kind of sharp, and then I'm going to take this, blend the edges a little bit. So I'm pulling it out, but I'm pulling it up right there. Blending it a little bit with that spiced peach, so it's a little bit more, a little softer. Okay, dome brush. Right there, that's where I want it, and then bring it in a little bit. And into the socket, into that V. And then take my blender. That'll do it. That'll do. Now I'm going to take that again, and I'm going to, same color, that warm chocolatey brown right there. And we're going to use that instead of liner. And I'm going to soften, I'm blurring it out and blending it, smoking it out a little bit. This is just, it's got highly pigmented, very blendable, easy everyday colors. It really, for $1. Well, at least it was $1 at Dollar Tree or whatever it was I was at. This is Essence Kajal or Kajal. How do you say that? It's a kohl liner in black. And I'm going to do under, tight line and then a little bit above. All the way in for the tight line for me. Just to darken it. And then when I get to the edge here, I pull it out somewhat. I pull it out, and then go like that. And it actually is a little bit like a wing. So can you see the difference between this eye and this eye? I hope you can. And then I just fill in that, just the corner, slightly. And then I'll take this little tiny precise brush right here. Just sort of blend the top part in and smoke it. There. So it does give that winged look without having to use a winged liner, like a liquid liner, which, it can be, I like a liquid liner, but might be a little harsh sometimes. Okay, I like that look. And then just to open my eyes up a little bit more, I'm I'll take a white pencil and do the waterline with that instead of a dark color. Alrighty, I'm going to do my mascara off camera. I think I'm going to go ahead with, oh, I went back to, and I was going to mention this. I'm going back to this because superhero. You know, I've really been enjoying this Wow one by Collab, and the Essence Volume Stylus. I love that. Love it, love it. 18 hour. But I had this and I was like, I wonder if it's still good, and it was still good. And I used it and I went, yeah, that really does better than all of them. So I'm gonna put this on. I'll be right back. Okay, I did my mascara. I might do another coat afterwards, but can you see just there's so much thickness and length and everything. That's, I guess it's just worth the price. Some things just really are. Okay, let's do lips. I'm gonna do a nude lip. I'm gonna use some old things that I haven't used before, but I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna use the nude pencil by Jara Cosmetics. And then I'm going to use a Maybelline 545 Beige Bear. And then I'm going to top it with this gloss by Rimmel, and it's just got a little bit, it looks pinky on here. Just a little bit, it's very sheer, and it helps it be not quite so beige, but still look beige, if that makes sense. So I'm going to line it with this. Bare to Commit gel liner by Wet n Wild. Yeah, I needed something a little darker, so that'll help, because I need help with lining the edges because they're a little crooked. Okay, 545. That's a really nice beige nude. Of course, all these Maybelline ones are awesome, these nudes. Creamy. And if you had any lip wrinkles, it just smooths everything out, so. And then I'm gonna just top it with this gloss, which won't make it uber pink, but it kind of cools it just a little bit. See? Not a lot, but adds a little gloss. And I really do, everybody loves these Rimmel glosses. 150 Claridge Ruby, whatever that is, Claridge Ruby. Anyway, that's the one that I topped it with, and I think that's a look. What do you guys think? I'm loving my hair with the side part now. I really am. After wearing those wigs, it's so funny because I never really thought about doing a side part, but everybody's just loved it when I was wearing the wigs, and now my hair's long enough. My bangs are long enough. It is irking me because I'm in that really awkward where it's hangs in my eyes, but it's necessary to be this long to get the side swipe bang. So anyway, I just hope you enjoyed this. I wanted to get back on here and start doing some more content with you guys and just sharing everything. And I'm going to do a little pan because Mother's Day, I am blessed. I've got 3 bouquets back here, wine, chocolates. My girls have been very good to me. My son is in Ireland, so it's a little difficult for him to send anything, but you know, it's been a beautiful Mother's Day, and I'm wishing all of you the very best Mother's Day. And if you have a mom, be grateful for her, show her and honor her. It's biblical to honor your parents, I'm just saying. And just honor her, even if they've not been the most perfect parents in the world. If you have one, give her a call, send her a little note, send her some flowers, do something. All right, love you all. I'll see you next time. Mwah! Peace.